everybody, welcome back to the Backyard Homestead. We are officially starting the 2022 gardening season and I am so excited to film some videos. Last year I kind of ended off like late summer. I kind of stopped making videos just because of time and I didn't have a whole lot of content to film. But this year I'm ready to go ahead and start filming some more videos for you guys. I'm super excited. Today I don't have a lot of stuff in the ground yet, but I wanted to kind of do an overview of the garden plan this year and kind of show you guys what's going on with that. I do have a new camera, so just hang on while I try to figure out the new technology. But anyways, yeah, hope you guys enjoy and let's get on with today's video. So if you are new to my channel, I don't have a whole lot of gardening spaces. The main gardening space that I do use are these 3 garden beds in the backyard. So these beds last year we were trying to amend them, put more nutrients in the soil. So we planted winter rye and we let that grow all through the fall and the winter. And we recently took a weed whacker through and took all of the rye down. And before we planted the rye, or after, sorry, we laid down a ton of straw. So that's in the beds too. And what you do is you plant your rye, you let it grow, and then once it gets super tall, you take a weed whacker to it, you cut it all down, and you leave all of the rye and the straw down to the ground. It's already started to kind of break down a little bit. You leave it in the soil, and it helps add nutrients into your gardening soil. So that's what we have done. We did it in all 3 of these beds. We did it all through that bed, all through this bed, and then we did it in half of this bed. So that's what's going on with this stuff. I don't have anything planted in these yet, but this bed is where I usually put green beans, that kind of stuff, peas. I'm not sure if I'll switch that around this year. And then over in that bed last year that side I had tomatoes and peppers. So we'll see what happens with that. Over here we have all of the May Queen lettuce in this bed, and it is a lot. I recently took it out of the basement where I was growing when it was snowing. It was too cold to put stuff out. So I recently got it out here and it's looking really good. It was looking a little sad down in the basement, so I really needed to get it outside. It is getting a little warm, so I kind of wanted to get it out into the beds as soon as possible. So it's been out here and I've been watering down the soil really good to keep it nice and cool. So that's all that's planted in here right now. Over here I'll probably end up putting the onions, which I have started in the basement. I'll probably end up putting those in here pretty soon. But yeah, this is all May Queen lettuce. They're here. Over here, there's nothing in here. There are a few stray tomato trellises, but in here I do peppers as well. And I think I put my squash in here last year, so we'll see what happens with this bed. I might end up switching stuff around just to kind of change it up a little bit. But yeah, that's basically what's going on in this bed. Now I'm super excited because for Christmas I got a green stalk planter. And this is really good for adding space for your gardening. If you don't have a ton of gardening beds, this is really good. It takes up vertical space, not horizontal. So it's perfect if you live in an apartment or don't have any room outside to put garden beds. So planted in here right now, I believe this is kale in here, really tiny itty bitty kale. At the top we have more kale, and I think I need to go through because they're getting some weeds. Down here we have some peas in here, and then I think we have some cilantro in here somewhere. I didn't do a whole lot of labeling just because what comes up is what comes up, and it was getting colder and I just wanted to see what I could make do with. Most of this stuff will end up going to seed, or it will be too hot for it, so I'll just rip it out and replant it. But yeah, that's what's going on in there right now. Over here I have all of the stuff that I need to put in the ground. These are all tomato plants, pepper plants. We've got some lemon balm. I think that's it over here. But yeah, I need to get this stuff in the ground pretty fast because it's looking pretty big. But I'm trying to remember the varieties that I have. The tomatoes are the Tappy's Heritage tomatoes, and I got these all from Baker Creek, all these seeds. And then I have a variety of different peppers that I will show when I plant them in the next video. And then I have my lemon balm, which I need to get in the ground soon. over on this side, there's actually a little backstory to what's going on over here. So this is the side of the house, and what we ended up doing, what has been going on in these gardening beds, is we were planting strawberries over here. But the problem was the dirt was so dried up of nutrients, and the strawberries all died. So all of our strawberries died. We ripped them all out. I think that was last year, beginning of the last year gardening season, and we planted tomatoes in here instead. And I think we did some maybe, if I remember right, I think we did broccoli over here too. But it is getting a little lack of nutrients over here. So what we did is we did the same thing with the winter rye, and eventually we probably will put the strawberries back over here. But I think what we're going to do is there's a little bit more space down there in the mulch where we'll put the watermelon and the sunflowers, and then I think in here it'll just be whatever we don't have room for in the other bed. So we'll see what happens with that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That is all the content I have for you today. I will try to make more videos after I get things in the ground. Maybe while I'm planting I'll make some videos. But yeah, that's the basic gist of what's going on this year. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button if you aren't already, and give this video a big thumbs up. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!